Let's be real with ourselves. Are you a person who is desperate to be in control of every darn thing in your life? You know what I mean. You think no one else can do it the right way, or if it's not done your way, then it's wrong. You think you must do everything because it's the only way to get things done, right? Is this sounding familiar? If you said yes, then add it in, but it's the truth, believe me, you are not alone. We all want things to look and feel nice in life because it makes us look and feel better. You want your office to be pretty and organized. You want your family to be well dressed and behaved. And you want your business to look like $1,000,000. I get it. I like things organized. I like things to present well. And I like things to be done the right way too, which always seemed to be my way. But what I realized was if I wanted the freedom to do what I want, when I want, and from where I want, then I needed to let go of the control that perfection had on me and embrace the done is better than perfect mantra. And today I'm sharing with you why this mindset shift is key to getting everything you want and more. Hey, my name is Sailynn and welcome to the Sailynn Show. I like to call myself the fun business coach because I believe when women entrepreneurs implement sustainable business strategies, you can have fun and make a ton of money. Each week, I empower you with training and a free resource based on successful strategies that I have used in one of my businesses. I share my journey with you to help you fast track your growth without all the headaches. This week, you can watch my on-demand free masterclass training, the Legacy Business Blueprint Masterclass. This training gives you the 3 secrets they don't teach in business school you must master now if you want to build a profitable business while still having a life. Head on over to the show notes below to stream it to your preferred device today. Freedom. That one word drives us to become an entrepreneur, work hard daily, and keep going. We are all so desperate to have the time, money, and flexibility to live this life we can only dream about. The problem is most entrepreneurs, coaches, and business schools do not tell you the truth or give you the behind the scenes look at what it takes to achieve those dreams. I know I sure was clueless before I started as an entrepreneur. I just thought if I wanted something bad enough and did whatever work was needed, then eventually it would happen, right? Well, it can, but for most people, it takes a lot of pain and suffering to get there. And that is why I share my story, to hopefully help you skip to the good part. In order to achieve the life you dream about daily, first you need to know what that looks like with detailed clarity. I want you to check out this previous episode I did for help in gaining clarity on this topic. Now, once you know what your definition of freedom and living the dream looks like, then you can put a plan in place to achieve it. Are you ready? Like really, are you ready? It takes just 3 steps, so I want you to grab a pen and a pad and get ready to take some notes. Number 1, you must implement systems and processes for everything in your business and even your home life. Now, if you're a perfectionist, this should be an enjoyable task for you because you're basically putting your experience, knowledge, and creativity onto a document that explains how to do something and why it's important to do it your way. Sounds amazing, right? The key to a successful system is making it simple and easy for someone else to duplicate. So while I understand you want every tiny detail in there, do not scare away the end user by making it too long and overwhelming to even start. Now, number 2, you must accept help in your home and business. Now, I know as a perfectionist, you have probably tried this before, but your helper failed or you had to let them go because they just did not do it correct. Am I on the right path here? If you're nodding your head or thinking, she finally gets me, keep listening. I totally get it. I was one of those bosses who had a team member complete a task. It would not be done to my standards, so I would redo it myself. Sound even more familiar? Now here is where you need to really listen in. So stop multitasking, come back here with your full attention. No one is ever going to do it exactly like you. Do you know why? Because they're not you. You can have the most detailed system in place with 100 plus steps and it will always be a different result if you did it yourself. I know that can be super frustrating for people like us, but if you want to achieve freedom in your life and business, then you must look at the big picture and embrace the done is better than perfect mentality. How do you ask? Working on your mindset daily. And finally, number 3, you must use tools in your business to take as much user error and manual work out of the process. I know you're struggling with things getting done the right way, aka your way, so why not use some tech tools to streamline some tasks? Here's an example. When I had my franchise, I went on care consults with potential clients to learn about their needs and see if my company's services were right for them. When I booked them on my calendar, I wanted them a certain way because that allowed me to run reports easily. As I hired more team members and they were booking them on my calendar for me, it was a total mishmash of how they were inputted because I had no system. I finally made a system and then it got better. However, if I was doing this today in my online business, I would use a tech tool like Calendly where someone could choose a day and time, click book, and then it would go onto my calendar exactly how I liked it. Not only would this save man hours, which we both know equals money, but it could also eliminate my frustration with not having it done my way. Nowadays, there's so many ways to implement a tech tool that will not only save you money, but will also save you feeling like you have to do everything because no one does it right. These 3 steps allowed me to shift in my first business from 80 plus hour work weeks to working part-time, building a multi-million-dollar business and having a life that I loved and was able to live. As a former perfectionist, I can tell you that when you do these 3 things, you can not only get things done, but you can get them done in a way that makes you happy. Having the freedom to live your life makes you happy. This is not an overnight process, but I know if you begin working on this today, you can see results very quickly in your life and business. And as April Bryan says, perfectionism is a delusion that can rob one of a very successful, enriching life if not careful. You went into business to have control of your time, money, and flexibility, but that does not mean you have to control everything. You will see more freedom in your life if you can let go and enjoy the journey. And between you and I, can I tell you that living an amazing life is way better than stressing over things looking perfect. If you want to learn more about the 3 steps I mentioned and how you can begin to implement them into your business, I invite you to watch my free masterclass training, The Legacy Business Blueprint. This is a behind the scenes look into building a successful and profitable business that allows you to have a great life. One that you are proud of. These 3 secrets are the things they don't teach in business school, or it seems online lately. So it's a must watch if you want to have a business that supports your dream lifestyle and make a profit. The link to watch on demand is in the show notes below. And that's a wrap on this week's episode. Here is the link to that other video that I mentioned to you above that will help you clarify your dream life. But don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you go so you get notified of weekly episodes. And remember to live this one life you were given.